We are to the part of the session where you get the chance to explore some resources and strategies that you can blend into the strategies that you already use with your students. So, this template, I borrowed the template itself from Catlin Tucker, and I filled in all of the things that we have available to us in Franklin County Schools. So, this chart is broken down by building block or station focus, the objective of that station, and tools that you can use that are tech related. And then I've tried to sprinkle in some no tech options too, but you can probably or probably do already have things in mind that you can use that are not tech related. So these are not the end all be all. Just because it's on this list does not mean that you have to use it. And just because it's off the list means the same thing. You can use whatever it is that you want. And I know that if you tried to use all of these, your littles would probably be able to grasp it, but it would be too much too fast. So sprinkle what you want and leave the rest behind. So for the first station, I have instruction and modeling. Of course, that's your mini lesson. And here are some tools that you can use in order to give your students that lesson that you need. If you want to pre-record your video, our district has the premium version of Screencastify, and you can have that. That way, that can be a station, or not. You can do it completely as a mini lesson as you normally would. I also want to point out on this page that anything that's underlined in blue is a link with a link to a video showing you how to use that tool. So if you come across something, you're like, well, that sounds cool, but I have no idea what it is, there are additional links for you. And I've blocked off 30 minutes in my planning for you to have time to explore. If you need more time, just let me know or take it. Like, you don't even have to let me know because this is the on demand. So you're good. Adobe Spark Video is similar to Screencastify, but you can add music and all sorts of different media to it. Pear Deck is an interactive slide add on. Our district does have a 3-hour PD session if you're interested in that. But this link right here is just a short tutorial on how to use Pear Deck, and then also Padlet. And then no tech options, you probably already knew about all of those. But if you need help with any of them, please let me know. Next, we have discussion, and that's where the kids are talking to one another. They are trying to come together to find solutions. And with that, they can use a Padlet, like we mentioned before up here, Flipgrid, and that's where the students can make videos talking to one another. And my personal favorite for littles is Seesaw. Our district does not have a premium version of that, and they are it's kind of expensive, so we will probably not get the premium version of it. But the free version is amazing, and I highly recommend it. It's super friendly for the elementary. The interface is wonderful. They can record, they can draw, they can do so much on there, and I really do love it. I think that video that I have on there is like 5 minutes long. If you want a more in-depth explanation of that, I would be so happy to do that with you. And I can also help at the beginning of the school year when your kiddos get here. If you want another adult in the classroom just to have somebody to help you get the kids familiar with Seesaw, I would love to do that. No tech options are listed. We have research and exploration. With littles, of course, I would recommend that you give them a list of things that they could click on to research, like Epic Books or whatever it is that you have, Newsella articles, anything. But of course, physical books will always be at the heart of research and exploration. So I totally understand and recommend all of those as well. Collaborative task where the kids are talking to one another and they're fostering that creativity. Jamboards, collaborative Google Docs, slides, and Adobe Spark and Canva collaboration. All of those are linked, and if you have any questions about any of them, please let me know. Practices and reviews, there's some ideas on there. Assessment. Don't forget about Mastery Connect and iReady. I also want to do a little plug here. I get to help some first graders at one of our schools each year create ebooks, and it is so much fun. If you want to get together to work on helping your littles create ebooks, it would bring me so much joy and happiness. I would love to do it. They can do it, and I do have an example linked there from one of our students in Franklin County. It's my daughter because I had permission to use her book, but that will give you an example of what that looks like, and then some exit tickets examples too. So I'm going to let you go and explore. Like I said before, I've built 30 minutes into this session for it, but take as much time as you need, and please email me if you have any questions.